What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I never really thought I would ever want to be reporting on these type of things, but there's something going on as we've seen multiple cases in the past, just a couple of weeks of these type of events not only happening, which is just the worst, but also not one but two, I believe three now in the past several weeks that have been thwarted. This particular one was stopped by custodians. Heroic, honestly. If you see something, say something. Custodians at a Christian college located some very suspicious things, some very interesting things of one of the sophomore students there, and decided to do the right thing and make a call. Undoubtedly, saving who knows how many lives. It's my experience that you don't do these hand-drawn maps and all this kind of stuff. We're going to get into everything, but I do want to first shout out to the custodians that saw this, that did the right thing, that called police. The other story, that the other thwarted situation was also a family making a very, I'm sure, difficult decision by turning in their own son or daughter. I don't remember what they identified as, but undoubtedly saving lives. This is what people have to do. Somebody somewhere knows something's going to happen with these people, and it's just better to be safe than sorry. Now, the details are sparse right now, but here's what we know. A student at the private Minnesota college has picked up a slew of charges over a cache of ammo, pokey things, and a tactical vest. Now, look, the possession of these things is not uncommon. I own all these things. Lots of people in Wisconsin own a lot of these things. You know, it's not like that weird. You know, tactical vest is nice when you're going out in the field. You're going to go do some target practice. You want to have everything on you. This type of stuff, right? But here's where it gets more interesting. Along with a hand-drawn map of a site on campus and instructions on how to best inflict the most damage, we'll say. Waylon Kurtz, 20, was arrested last Thursday. It's interesting that we're only hearing about it now. After a custodian, again, thumbs up for the custodian, by the way, at St. Olaf's College, which is a Christian school, by the way, tipped off authorities about finding two empty packages belonging to the sophomore for high-capacity magazines in a garbage can outside the dorm rooms. Again, I have a lot of those too, okay? There isn't anything inherently wrong about having these things. Kurt was charged with conspiracy to commit, everything, these terrible things, making threats and planning a theft. See, here's where things get, by the way, it's always the eyes, isn't it? Now, a lot of people are making some assumptions here about their gender identity. As far as I can see, absolutely nothing is known. I don't know. You'll have to be the judge of that. Not a single article tells you anything about this individual, which I find extremely suspicious. But this would be the second. I'm not even going to speculate. I don't know. People are making assumptions. I have gone through about 20 different articles, and I could find nothing. So far, the internet has not turned up any of their social media, which was probably scrubbed by feds the day they were arrested. Something's going on. Something very weird is going on. Very seemingly coordinated. Doesn't it seem like that? I mean, what in the heck is happening? Now, when they searched his room on campus, they found a tactical vest, empty boxes of ammo and mags, a folding knife, firearm earmuff, 6 propane canisters, fireworks, lighter fluid, a battery with wires, and a lockpick set. Okay. Again, I think I possess all of these things, except the lockpick set. So, again, it's the other details that matter. They also confiscated notebooks with writings that included highly detailed plot, here we go, to steal ammunition from Walmart. and had written police radio frequencies and a hand-drawn map of recreational facility on campus. The map included an arrow indicating a travel route and an apparent exit path. In addition to these items found in the room and vehicle, a criminal complaint said a search of his phone showed he texted someone about getting pew-pews from unlicensed sellers. He also texted photos of a box filled with rifle mags resting on a campus bench and the words, "Kids got no idea what's in here." Again, I don't know. There's something going on. Are all these people on like SSRIs? Hey man, I've been on those since I was trying to get off them right now, weaning off them successfully, I think. But a lot of people are on them. A lot of people don't do this, right? Notes found in Kurt's vehicle allegedly said, quote, "Combat is much faster and closer than you think. And the average door takes 2.5 kicks, according to the complaint." A notebook taken from the car also contained directions on where to aim on someone's body. One in the T box equals, passing instantly. The author wrote notes using slang term to where a person's nose meets their forehead in the T shape. Another section of the notebook titled "Things to be Good At" stated, aim for 3 areas: upper thoracic, T-zone, pelvis is a good target. I mean, this is obviously planned everything out. Everything's planned out. Now, he's currently being held on $100,000 bail, which I'm assuming will get paid because of, if you're going to a private college, your parents probably have money or you have money. I don't know what you do. I think when you have this level of evidence, you lock them up. Minimum. This is beyond, it's a thing like, I don't know. It's like, what is it? Minority Report? Was that the movie where they're like people are getting arrested for future crimes? It's a slippery slope, obviously. But I don't know what you have to let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think the best solution is here? Are people allowed to fantasize about doing this kind of thing as messed up as it is? Yeah, they are. That's not illegal. Are they allowed to make movies, write books, make video games on these type of things? Sure. Once you've kind of drawn the map and acquired the tools and acquired the equipment, though, and it seems like the action's imminent, I don't know what you do. You've got to, the risk is just so great that, like, I don't know what you do. Is it institutionalization? Involuntary for 6 months or something like that? I don't think a stable person does this. A stable person doesn't draw out a plan and write these things down and live in this world where they clearly have some other issues. Now, of course, his attorney, good Lord, that's some job, conceded that the client has some things that look funny, but insisted there's nothing that poses a threat to anyone. He said Kurtz drew the map for someone else. I remember when I told my parents that pack of smokes I was holding them for someone else. Yeah, that didn't work then. It's pretty clear what he was planning. The police say they're trying to determine what he was planning. A memo filed with the court prosecutors say that Rice County's attorney's office alleges that Kurtz had been planning, the type of event in which the Skoglund, the recreational facility likely would have been targeted. Kurtz from Montpelier, Vermont, as a member of St. Olaf's track team. In the wake of his arrest, he was suspended from college. Now, his family told PD that all of his tools to carry this out were in their Vermont home and had not been participating in this type of stuff in Minnesota. However, a range and store in Burnsville told police that the 20-year-old had visited several times. So he had obtained a weapon, or borrowed one at least, and had been using it, practicing. I think this is, I'm not sure A lot of people obviously assuming, what pronouns. Gosh, I don't know what's going on with this, But a janitor probably just saved a bunch of people's lives. And this is what people have to happen. And we go back to Colorado, sadly, just 4 days ago, officers arrested a trans teen in Colorado for planning going after schools and churches with with the same type of idea. Now, the charges are criminal attempt. I mean, these are some serious charges. I would suspect that you're going to get some time. I don't know why there's this massive influx in this. It just seems so crazy. Now, I do know when you have this, usually when one happens, there are other people who are inspired to do the same thing. For parents that have kids in school, I don't know. I'm glad that this was stopped. I think that more people need to be trained. Apparently, if you're at schools, you're staying in dormitories, then maybe regular searches should be a thing. I don't know. I think we might never know exactly what their individual cases are, what their orientations are. But what's good is that it was stopped. And more people need to speak out, and shout out to these custodians and janitors that did it. Someone should give them a GoFundMe and send them on vacation or something. I'm interested to hear what you all say in the comment section down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.